Hey guys, welcome to another movie review, where today I will be discussing Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, which just came out this past Friday. This video will follow the same format as the Minecraft movie review did, except I will be introducing something new, that being the rating system between 1 and 10, where I will give an overall rating, and that'll kind of convey my overall thoughts and opinions about the movie at the end of the video. But other than that, it will follow the same format for the most part. So let's get into it. Starting off with the good aspects of the film, I thought Tom Cruise's performance as Ethan Hunt was as good as it always has been in the other 7 Mission Impossible movies that have come out previously. But not only that, I thought Haley Atwell and Simon Pegg were great as supporting actors, and they really contributed to the success of this movie and what made it such an amazing watch experience for me. And I just thought they were great as a whole. I also thought the visuals in this movie were excellent. Like, I feel the CGI never really faltered throughout the movie, and I also feel like the scenery changes between acts was great. Like, for example, in the second half, Ethan Hunt's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and then towards the end of the movie in the third act, they're in South Africa, and it's like just a great scenery change, and it just makes the viewing experience very aesthetically pleasing. Additionally, this movie was incredibly suspenseful. Like, I feel like I was on the edge of my seat the entire time watching it, just because I constantly wondered what was going to happen next or how like a specific scene was going to end. And it just made the watching experience overall great. Finally, I thought the stunts in this movie were great. They were very well done. My favorite, which I feel is pretty obvious, is the one towards the end of the movie where Ethan Hunt, which is Tom Cruise's character, he literally hangs out of a moving plane or off the side, kind of, like just is gripping onto the railings of this otherwise very small plane. And I feel like that part specifically really contributed to the suspense I mentioned earlier, because you don't know if he's going to fall from the plane, you don't know if he's actually going to accomplish what he wants to do, but it just made for a way better watching experience knowing that it was legitimately done, because it was just such an excellent stunt, and I really think y'all should go watch this movie. With that being said, let's get into the bad aspects of this otherwise really good movie. In Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, one of the main villains is known as the Entity, and basically it's like if ChatGPT became self-aware and realized that humans are horrible and just wanted to like kill all of them. While it was a good villain in not only this movie but the previous movie, Dead Reckoning, it really takes a back seat to the more human villains, or to the actual human villains, mind you, and it really just kind of works in the background plot, which I did not understand because the whole movie kind of revolves around this villain called the Entity. Like, to break it down for you, the Entity is really only present in the B plot of the movie, which is where the President of the United States is trying to stop the Entity from taking control of the United States' nuclear arsenal, which prior to this whole movie had taken control of every other country's nuclear arsenal, which would prove to be a huge threat had the Entity carried out its full plan. But the Entity lacks a lot of presence in the movie, despite the whole movie really revolving around it. But honestly, considering the whole movie revolves around it, it makes this a very minor complaint. In conclusion, I thought this movie was great. I would definitely recommend it to y'all. I mean, I'm pretty sure I already did in an earlier clip, but I really enjoyed it, and I think anybody who watched this video should definitely go and see it if y'all want to go see a new and exciting movie. Quick side note, this movie currently stands with an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, as well as a 90% for audience score. So not only did I like the movie, but a bunch of other people and critics did as well. Now for my news segment, I will be discussing my overall rating on a scale of 1 to 10 for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. My overall rating for this movie is a 9.1. And the reason why I give it a 9.1 is because I feel like the performances, stunts, visuals, and suspense were all great throughout the entire movie. Like, there was not one point where the movie was kind of boring or anything. Well, that pretty much wraps up my review for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I hope y'all go see it in theaters. I thought it was great, and I hope y'all do too if y'all go see it. But until then, please like and subscribe. I'm hoping to grow my channel over the summer, and y'all will really help me do that. But yeah, see y'all.